What is up, everybody? Today in this video I am unboxing the Run the Jewels Krang made by Trap Toys.
Produced by Louis 6 Cat. Louis 6 Cat. Louis 6 Cat is a beat-making genius. Don't be shy, subscribe.
Here's the front of the box. Here's the side of the box. Here's the back of the box. Here's the other side of the box. Back to the front. Beautiful box. This was important to me. Here's the top of the box. Here's the bottom of the box. Like I said, it was very important to me to get a good box of this. And this thing is immaculate. Virtually, it's dent free. It's beautiful. Now, another thing I was worried about is, for me, I loved my Krang Android body as a kid, which I have, and you could probably see in another video if I uploaded that yet, where I just briefly show my original Krang that I had, my original Android body that I had as a kid. But it doesn't have the box, you know, and I felt like instead of getting one with the box, why not get this? That's super awesome, same exact size box, pretty much. I would say it's the same exact size box as the original Playmates version. But not only that, these are limited to 350 in the world of each color. So they made like a blue and black one, a red and blue one, and a gold and blue one. And there's 350 of each, I believe. This one, I'll show you the color as I open it. But I'm really happy with this. I'm really happy with the box so far. Made by Trap Toys. Licensed by Nickelodeon. It's the Run the Jewels Android body. So, without further ado, I'm going to open this guy. Beautiful box, man. Box just feels amazing. Oh, man. Oh my god. This thing just looks amazing. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. And here he is. Look at this guy. Man, here's the front of him. Limited to 350 in the world. Here's the side of him. Here's the back of him. Here's the other side of him. And here's the front of him. I will say, man, this is a beaut. I have heard that those have trouble saying it. This is a beautiful figure. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Man, he is just awesome. So this is made by Trap Toys. This is from a rap group called Run the Jewels. which is based off them. And it's also based off the figure that I had as a kid. I should actually go get it. Which was the Krang android body. I will say it's awesome. Here's the bottom of his feet. His antenna don't come off. Now, his arms. Well, let's focus on that. So here's the Krang piece. His arms. Unfortunately, okay. His arms do swivel up and down, although this one's pretty stuck. Don't know what's going on there. This arm swivels up and down. His thighs swivel. His ankles swivel, which is pretty dope. His head doesn't seem to swivel. So, but his wrists swivel. So you got wrists, arms, which I'm sure there's swivels, but I don't know what's happening on this side right now. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. But this arm swivels, this arm is having trouble. Don't know why. But what a beautiful figure. And here's the Krang piece, which is pretty dope. Definitely was a fan of this figure as a kid. Yeah, and here he is now. It's like a rap, hip-hop version of himself. Pretty dope. I love it. Alright guys, that's my review of the Run the Jewels Krang. I just wanted to mention that I did get his arm to go up and down. So it does rotate. So again, his ankles swivel, his thighs swivel, his arms move up and down, and his wrists swivel. Nothing else to my knowledge swivels. Now, here is the fun part. So, here is the Run the Jewels Krang. Here is the Krang that I had from when I was a kid. Now, just between these two, the android body I should say. I hate when people call him Krang. They got me doing it now. It's the android body. Krang is the brain piece. Now, one thing I will say is I mentioned that I wanted to rebuy him. Rebuy the one I had as a kid. You know, with the box, with everything. I will never get rid of this specific one. This is exactly the guy I played with. This is exactly the toy that I played with as a kid. He's missing his antenna, which is very common. He's missing his glass door, which is very common. But what's special about it is it's the exact one I had as a kid. Now I have the Krang piece that's with the veins and without the veins. I have both. I'm not going to show the one without the veins right now, but I do have both. Now, this thing is very special to me. And like I said, I wanted to rebuy it and everything. But then I started to say to myself, they make this. And what's awesome about this is it's one of 350, okay, of this color. There's 3 colors, don't forget. And he just looks awesome, right? He just looks so awesome, man. So cool, right? I had to get this guy. So I did, and I love the box, right? I love everything about it, and it's got me to the point where I don't want to get a newer one of him. He is him. This is the one I had as a kid, and I love him, and that's it. And here is my newer version, I just feel like. And what is totally awesome, and I didn't even realize, I was just praying that he would be the same size as him. Like, I was praying he wouldn't be smaller than him. The fact that he's bigger than him is amazing, and straight up, like, has me mind blown and convinced I made the right decision by buying him and not buying another one of him, right? Now, what I want to see is the difference here. Why the Run the Jewels Krang is really dope too. This Krang doesn't have waist swivel. Doesn't have ankle swivel. His ankles cannot move. His thighs move the exact same way as his. His arms move. I mean, you know, it's a little tough. His arms move at the shoulder, right? His wrists do move. And his head moves. So I didn't realize that his head moves. So he has head movement, but no ankle movement. He has ankle movement and no head movement, to my knowledge. Yeah, it looks like his head can't move. You know, the other thing is his hands are stuck in this pose. You know, which is kind of like, you know, I wish that they were like this, you know, just this pose instead of holding a chain. But still, when I look at this guy, this is just an amazing looking piece, amazing. So that's my comparison of him with the Playmates version of him. So then I have the Out of the Shadows Krang, which I won't go into like detail, you know, a comparison detail of them. I wish they wound up making him bigger. They never did. That's really all I'd say about him. Even if they did, I'd still want him. You know what I'm saying? So there's him. And then finally, probably the GOAT of them all, let's be honest. Even though he is this guy, I don't know. But finally, the Neca Krang. Android body. So, obviously this figure, the Neca one, is just in a league of its own. Let's be honest. I mean, until Super 7 drops one, which I will buy, that I hope looks like him. I will buy him like that. I will buy 2. 1 to keep in the box, 1 to open. But I feel like even after that, this thing will still be just the trump of them all, because it will be the best of them all because of just because of how cartoon accurate it is. Just amazing. You know, if you want to see my review of this figure, I either have it up on my channel already or not, and that you can kind of gauge the comparison between them all by watching that video and then watching this. But here they all are. For the thumbnail, Get the thumbnail in there. Just amazing figures. I've always been such a Krang Android body fan. I have one of him new in the box. I have another one of him unopened in the box. Like I said, this is my only one of him, but I do have the brain piece without the veins also. And then this is my only one of him, which I just got. But here they all are. And like I said, I am a huge fan of this guy, these figures, and this guy right here is just the fact that he's as tall as he is, and his color, and it's a masterful piece. Like, it's ridiculous how great this is, really. It's amazing how great this is. I have to say, as I'm looking at it, I never thought I'd say this, but I like him more than him. So I would say, right now, these two are tied for their own reasons. The Run the Jewels and the Neca one are tied for their own reasons. Cartoon accurate, amazing piece is the Neca one, and this one is just so unique, looks awesome, giant, just unreal how awesome this thing is. This thing is unreal. So I put these two tied. I put him in third, sadly. One of my most favorite toys as a kid. I don't think with having him I need to buy him anymore or need his box anymore because of how awesome the box is for him. And then of course he's in last. Just, I could have did so much better with him. Definitely should have made him bigger. Should have made this brain. Oh, I could go into detail on him of what I don't like, but yeah, guys. So that's my review of these figures. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. That's what's up. Subscribe to me channel. Follow me on Instagram, on Twitter. Like, leave a comment. Follow me on social media. Louis 6 Cards.